Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to another entertaining night here on CWTV with the ECRS and the RE Hinkley Super Modified, Super Late Model. I don't know why I call it a modified, Super Late Model here. It's Modified Madness. We're having some fun. We got a birthday boy in the field here today, Macho Carballo. I want everybody right now to join me in a rousing rendition. A little happy birthday there. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear lobster. Happy birthday to you. There it is, Macho. Happy birthday out there. He turned 56 today. One of the older guys here in the ECRS. You're welcome, Taylor. You're welcome. This man just celebrated a birthday as well. The 74 put it on top of the board here with a 30.383 here tonight. Let's see how that fares out going forward in this event. Green flag dropping here. Who's going to get it done? HUK, thank you so much. Taylor Gentry on top of the 46. Chris Downing here for the lead early. Can Gentry, the gent, get around him? Up on that top side. Whoa, Kyle Westwood. We're going to see a lot of that by Westwood here today. He just can't drive these. I'll just put it very simple, very easy. He hates New Hampshire. He's not a super late model driver. It's not a cup car. Johnson didn't drive it lately, so he can't. It's kind of a mental thing with Kyle here. Out in front, Downing just pulling away to almost a second. The 67 now looking to the low side of the Gent. Seeing if he can get him going. Where's Frankie, Alyssa? I'm missing Frankie here on a Tuesday. 39 down to the low side of the 53. He's in attack mode now as well. As looks like the birthday boy, Macho, going to battle with Scott Schroeder in the 07. Doing a great job here, pushing through. It's going to be lap 4 of 8, so just about halfway through. There's poor old Kyle. Limping across through the back. What's going on, Mrs. Gould? Something tells me you're a grandmother now, but I haven't heard an official word. Do you got an official word for us now? Is Thomas officially a daddy? There he is. There's Frankie, my man. What's going on? Thank you, Alyssa. Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work here. And Matt Constant right behind Scott Schroeder trying to close that gap. Taylor still reeling in the 67 of Dave Hunt, holding Brad Haldane off here. Downing's got a 1.2 second lead. Downing's feeding them the beans. Toasting the bread. Shipping the mail. Getting it done. Absolutely. Look at that gap out between himself and those other guys back here. Is Dave Hunt, Taylor Gentry, the old gent, trying to make it to the low side. Can he get him? He's going to push. Push it. Push it. Push it real good. Dave is salt and pepper, kind of. In the hair. Little crossover there by Dave Hunt. Great move. Also going to allow the 39 of Brad Haldane down to the low side of the Gent as well. The 53 of Taylor holding steady, trying to keep it up on that top side. Too wide now with that 39 machine, Brad Haldane. Great Dane going around to that top side, putting the nose in front. Now Taylor going to look for that crossover here in the turns. Can he get it there? Can he put it to him? Oh, very close. As Brad coming down in the corner, just making a little bit of contact here on that final lap. White flag in the air. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing. These guys are pushing forward here. Downing running away with this one. Looking good, looking steady. And he is going to cross the line here in front. Back behind these guys, Dave Hunt, Brad Haldane, and the Gent getting close, baby. Woo! The Gent can't get him at the line, and Brad Haldane holds him off there. Chris Downing, Dave Hunt, Brad Haldane, Taylor Gentry, and Scott Schroeder. The Gent's going to line up in front of this one. He's got Scott Schroeder, Macho Carballo, Matt Constant, Chuck Knobb, Kyle Westwood, Christopher Hendrickson, and Devin Landry running out the field here tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in here to CWTV. Gonna have to have a talk with that boy. Boy, I tell you, I say, boy, I tell you what. Taylor said, pretty much since everybody is going to make it in, this is just to sort the field out here for the feature. They're just going to hold off on caution. So if you see somebody spinning Kyle Westwood, don't be worried. The green flag is out. The Gent getting a good run here up on there, down on that low side. The 07 of Schroeder. Gonna battle early here with the 69 of Macho. Mag getting a little squirrely girly. A little squirrely whirly. Whoa, Christopher. He's sending that Napa Tesla down to the low side. Come on, Cateson. You're gonna have to sit down and have one-on-one with Dad here. That 07, he's pulling up on that 53. The 69 of Macho in third place right now, holding steady as well. As these guys pull into the start, the first set of turns, I should say. Scott trying to make it up here on Taylor. Can he get around the Gent here? Look at him go here. The Gent just pulling away, doing some dancing out there. Doing a great job. Fairly spread out. Oh, no, Macho! Macho losing it in the corner. He's going to save it, though. Pushing forward. There's the worst driver on the track right now, the 92. Of Kyle Westwood. I wish I could tell you his nickname. We just found it. If you're friends with Chris Downing on Facebook, you can find it there. There's the gap between the 53 and the 07 right now. He doesn't listen to... Hey, tell him it's going to be a deal. If you want, or if he wants you to listen to him when you're karting, then he's going to have to listen to you on iRacing, Cason. Look at these guys go now. Lap 5 of 12 as he hit the line. See that gap that the Gent has created. 91 on his way. Can he catch Kyle? Dave's best buddy here, Matt Constant, doing dance with his hands. Dance with his hands. What? It's lap 6 of 12, hitting that halfway mark. And he is closing that gap now. He was closing that gap there. Come on, Dave. Slap him into gear. 92, it looks like he's hit the wall a couple times. Not out of the ordinary there. Extending that lead is the Gent out in front. Guile, your baby boy's calling for you. Mom, are you here? Somebody's picking on me. Somebody's picking on me, Mom. She's here. She's here to watch you. Kyle catching up to the 07 of Scott Schroeder now. Dave, if you were out there, he would have nailed you. He would have got you, no doubt about it. Watch here as Kyle closes in on the 07. Is Scotty there? Getting into the wall just there, losing, doing dance with his hands. Dance with his hands, what? Kyle now to the low side. Does he make a run on the 07 of Scott Schroeder? He does. Scott's car looking so much cleaner than that of that 92 machine. Looks like a piece of tinfoil that somebody crumpled up and threw at you. I mean, hey, that's what Kyle's cars are used to looking like after a race. As the gent, he likes what he's seeing back here. As these guys battle out, he's just going to take away a little more gap here in that lead. Going to keep it pushing. These guys are battling each other. Kyle back into the second spot here tonight over Scott Schroeder in the 07. Can Matt Constant close that 3-second gap here with 2 laps to go? That's going to be a little tough. We'll see, though. We'll keep our eyes set right here. The gent about has a straightaway on him. Go, gent, go. I know Weston's over there. Yee. He's pumped. Daddy's in the lead. Daddy's running. Kyle's gonna need, you are correct. He's going to need some of that nanotechnology. Final lap here, the ButtKicker Gamer 2 final lap. Immerse yourself in the game, feel what you've been missing. Taylor Joe, come on, Scott. Come on. Macho getting a little loose back there, but he's going to get around the 91. We got a battle here. Matt taking it down to the grass. Bad angle's an understatement, bud. The 91 loses it there. Macho pulling into fourth place. Schroeder third. Westwood somehow pulls off a second place, and Taylor Gentry in first there. I was watching on the 55, Chris. Got a little bit of a warm-up. We'll get back to the action here in just a little bit. 70 laps of action about to come your way here today. Who's excited? I am. That's right. Looking forward to getting this one underway here today. Who's going to take it? Tim Trowbridge taking Daniel. Join us back out on the track.
Green flag.
And the green flag flies. They're getting it done here as the 74 machine taking that top side but taking down low. They're going to battle it out into turns 1 and 2. Oh! A little contact made. They keep it moving, keep it shaking, keep it steady. Taking out to the front here. Tim's falling back. He's 3 wide. Taking it 3 wide, keeping steady to that name. He was up there with the Gent with Dave Hunt. And now he finds himself sitting in 5th place. Chris Downing going to try to leech onto the back of that 31, make something happen. Taylor Gentry and the Gent. Down just a hair there. Downing to the low side of Tegan. Going at him. Side by side into one, and we got a caution. Uh-oh. On his roof. That's what Piper says, Scott. It's a roof. Go up top here. Watch the 39, Brad Haldane. As he closed the gap, was following up with the 74 and just didn't see the 53 there, I'm guessing. Try to go with his teammate there. Whoops. Somebody flip me over. Well, interesting. That's how it all started. It was moonshine originally, but hey, if we're crossing jerky across state lines, you got to go in between Indiana some point there. That's all I'm saying. You keep talking about this world famous jerky, and every time you do, I start to drool a little bit. These guys getting ready to take over. And tell you what, if you don't know Matt Constant, unfortunately, I got to listen to him. I can hear him. And what a trip that man is. Green flag in the air. We are back at it here. As Macho in that 69 spins the tires just a hair. He keeps it steady, keeps it going. 31 up on that top side, going to try to take over that lead again, but the 46 of Chris Downing down low. Trying to make something happen, making it go, go, go. Oh, the 91. The wall. '91 chopping away Macho's nose. What a save by nope, put it in the grass. I was gonna say what a save by the 91 of Matt Constant there. Wasn't ready for that. And we might have all 2 drivers here at the end of this one here tonight. The R.E. Hinkley Oil Company. There's a lot of oil on the ground. R.E. Hinkley Oil Company. You can see him there. Hey, you can keep picking on Chris, but, I mean, you can pick on me, too, if you send me some of that spicy jerky. If you ain't picking on Chris as a stepdad, you ain't doing it right, sir. You ain't doing it right. We are about to fire away with the green flag here again. Can Guyla's baby boy get in front of this man right here, the 31, taking aggressive Daniel. Let's see if Sweet T can put himself into the lead here. Downing on that low side, pushing real good. Look at him getting it done into the corners. Timmy Trowbridge back there trying to reel them in as well. 46. He's digging. He's got it down to the low side. Now we think that Tegan, no. I was going to say, thought Tegan was going to take it. I don't know why I called him Tegan. Thought Tegan was going to take that low side and get Tim out of his way there, but not just yet. Tim has to fall up too, back behind that bumper of the 31 now as well. Got a couple good laps in now, and Chris Downing doing a good job keeping steady out in the front. Let's shake it through the field. Let's see what the 07's out there doing. He's got the Gent to the low side, as Kyle about wrecks it. Whoa, the Gent sailing. He's trying to move that wall, Frankie. He's going to go down to the low side now. The Gent going back at that 07 of Scott Schroeder here. You're a mean one, Mr. Gent. He's not mean. I only kid, Frankie. .53 pushing here. Tegan trying to reel him back in. He's got about 0.4 second gap between himself and the leader right now, Tim Trowbridge. Only about 0.2 seconds behind him, so not far. As these guys really work to make something happen here. The 39, he's sailing on. He's a caution away from possibly getting back up here on the lead lap, getting competitive. Again. Downing in that front spot, doing a great job, holding steady. Keeping her clean. As Tegan might be reeling him in, but especially as these tires heat up and this race progresses on, we'll see it probably become a little more difficult to pass around here. These guys will definitely start to file out here as well. She's cheering them on. Guyla's cheering on her baby boy. Can only imagine going up to him after a race if it did not go his way for the first 10 minutes when the adrenaline's still pumping, Guyla. That's an interesting job you had, I'll tell you that. Kyle Westwood closing that gap. He's going to go down low with that 67 machine. 92 to 67. These guys side by side. You see Dave start to get a little advantage there on the exit, but it has to give way as Kyle getting a good exit as well and looking to put himself in front of that 67 now. The Gent and Scott, they're back there behind him. Look like we got a battle out in the front as Tegan Daigneault up to that top side, going to work his way around the 46 machine of Chris Downing and into the lead around the top. 31 goes round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Tegan still sailing on right now, doing a good job. See if Tim closing that gap between himself and Downing as well. Does he look to the outside? Here is Tim right behind Downing as he hits the wall there. See if the 74 makes a move, makes something happen. Whoa, Tim getting a little loosey-goosey himself. These three, though, just really pulling away from the rest of the field as Kyle Westwood next in line here, about 2 seconds behind these guys. These guys definitely spread out throughout the field, as this is the closest battle right now. Let's look. We'll follow the Gent here for a moment. See old Taylor Gentry as he tries to close that gap. I'll tell you what, we'll actually follow in the vehicle here, as that's Dave Hunt, Kyle Westwood out in front of old Taylor here. See the leaders, that pack of three out in front of them there as well. They'll hit the line. It'll be lap 26 of 70 here at the R.E. Hinkley Super Late Model / Modified Madness. He's trying to reel him in. He's definitely got to be easy here. We'll move up to Tim Trowbridge and see that battle he's got cooking between himself and the 46 of Christopher Downing now. And these guys are pushing hard, pushing good. Like I said, these three just on another level here tonight, as they are still extending their lead as the top three 2.6 seconds out ahead of Kyle Westwood in fourth place here. Kyle pulling away from Dave Hunt behind him, but not catching that top three. He'll need a little help from those guys up in the front to get it up here. Look at that Pat Contractors ride there in that 53. Looking sharp. See if Taylor can catch the 67 now of Dave Hunt. He's going to hit him with his best shot. He's going to fire away. I said, come on Downing's mama and talk to me. Your husband teases me with some jerky. I keep going. I won't. I'll stop for the sake of you guys and everybody else out there. As we watch Taylor Gentry try to reel in that 67 machine of Dave Hunt. Kyle watching this in his rear view as Dave Hunt tries to hold off that 53, who is coming quick, as we are almost to that halfway point tonight with that lap 31 now. And look at Taylor take it down to that low side. Can he get around Dave? Not just yet. He's going to have to try to set him up here again, make another run at Dave Hunt in that 67, but he does look like he should be able to get him here in the next couple laps. Taylor's closing that gap there in the corner. Again, just having to find a good spot to get around that 67 machine. We saw Daniel take it to the top side. Can Taylor take a little bit of that from his teammate in the truck series and make it happen around the outside? Around the outside. Taylor's got down to the low side yet again. Oh, baby, on the exit of that turn, it looked like he was going to push up a little more than what Dave had to offer there. They keep it steady. Keep it going. Look at these guys putting it on now. A couple early cautions, but since then, these guys really putting on a show for us, having some fun out there. You can tell it. Taylor Gentry trying to set Dave Hunt up again. See if he's got anything. Is taking Daniel now a second and a half in front of Chris Downing. That clean air proving to be beneficial here tonight. 53 just can't set up that pass like he wants to just yet. He's right there. Just trying to figure out the how, the why. The when and the where. On the pass here, see when he can as they catch Kyle Westwood now. As Kyle must have really cooked him off here. Kyle's starting to pull back away just a little bit from this group. This pair, I should say. Taylor back to that low side now. At this point, though, it's a little game of cat and mouse. As Dave sees it, and he's going to pull forward. Kyle there cooking up a corner again. See how many times he can do that without losing that position. Look at him go here. He got him. 53 out and around that 67 machine. Can he reel in Westwood? He seems to really be off of his marks now as these tires start to cook off. Fry an egg on these bad boys, I bet, after this one. And Taylor Gentry, 0.3 seconds separate him and Kyle Westwood, 0.5 seconds now. Top three starting to separate. And it looks like 9 cars still on the lead lap, so a solid run here for everybody. Just very spread out through the field here tonight. Taylor catching Kyle now, putting the pressure on the backside. We'll see if Kyle starts to make some mistakes now that he knows the gent is right there, ready to make it happen. And he is right to that backside. Can Taylor make it out and around Kyle Westwood now? Definitely see the two different styles of driving here in the corners of Kyle Westwood, Taylor Gentry. Kyle a little easier on the entry, gets on it there on the exit, has a little more speed going down the straightaways. Taylor able to attack the corners a little more here, so we'll see if he's able to get to that low side and make Kyle a little nervous here as he's side by side just about. See if he's able to get a good exit here against Kyle. As Kyle puts it up against the wall, very close. And Tim is pitting right now. Tim electing to short pit this one. We'll see if that plays a factor here as the 74 into the pits. These guys side by side now. Taylor Gentry, the 92 at Kyle Westwood. Taylor puts it back up. He's going back at it now. Going to make another run down to the low side of Kyle Westwood. Again, that nice little run into the corner will definitely get you going. But Kyle with that good run on the exit. Just a solid chance these guys had today. Solid run they're putting down. Taylor's going back at it. These guys are battling now. It's going to allow the 67 not only to catch up, but also going to allow that 67 to maybe get a little temperature out of those tires and make something happen here around both of these fellas. We'll see as Taylor, Kyle still side by side as they cross the line, lap 48 of 70. See just how much that early pit stop plays a role here for Tim Trowbridge tonight. As Taylor does clear Kyle now. And Dave Hunt ready to pounce on Kyle now as well. So Tim obviously did go a lap down through that exchange. But unless he got into it, we missed it, then he should be setting himself up for a different strategy here. Alyssa's cheering on Taylor Gentry as he finds himself into the podium spot there, third place. He's got about a 7-second gap to this man right here. Chris Downing in the 46. He's sitting almost 3 seconds behind Tegan Daniel, running smooth, running steady, running sweet. That sweet tea out in the front. So Taylor, depending if these guys are in fact short on fuel or if something happened to Tim here, I'll tell you what, let's go back and see. We'll look at Tim's car and he's clean. Maybe a tire strategy here for Tim Trowbridge out in 9th place. Daniel's got a 3.5 second lead over Downing. I can't, the super late models are newer here in this one. So I'm not 100. Well, they're going to now. We got a caution. Let's see what happened here in this one. Oh, the 46. Let's see what happened to the 74 here. Whoopsie. See who's going to be the first one out. Oh, what a chase out of that. Let's see who's going to get the spot. I don't know if that was Chris Downing or if that was Tegan Daigneault there. Looks like the 31 of Tegan Daigneault going to get the spot here. So Christopher Hendrickson going to start on the front. Whoop. Tegan Daigneault, Chris Downing, Kyle Westwood, Taylor Gentry, Dave Hunt rounding out the top 5. They get that one to go this time by. We'll be green flag racing here this time. And the pace car making his way off. It's going to be a green flag dash here. 11 laps remain in this one. 31 at Daigneault to the low side. Taylor going to drop in there. Get right onto the bumper of Tegan here in that 30. Oh, no! Tegan losing it in the grass. Tripping. He's falling. He can't get up. Guys, I beg of you, upon everything holy, please do not let Kyle Westwood get a podium spot here tonight. 10 laps remain here in this one. Chris Downing in the front somehow, tapping his way all the way through this one. The 53 of Taylor Gentry, I've called him the Gent so many times now. Taylor Gentry in the 53. He's pushing now, 9 to go. Scott trying to get onto that coveted podium position. Can he do it? As he's got Kyle Westwood right in front of him. See if one of these guys trip all over it. Oh, there it is. There goes there. Somebody went. He said, I got a little wiggly. Yeah, you got wiggly all right. The 07 trying to do everything he can to get himself into the front. But let's go out to that front. Shouldn't say into the front. In front of Kyle Westwood. Now this man right here, 53 of Taylor Gentry, is trying to get himself out into the front ahead of that 46 of Chris Downing. Can he get it done? Frankie saying, go get it. To the gent, that 53. He is a gent. A fine one at that. You can see him staring down and can look at him and see those eyeballs peering at him in the mirror. They're going to cross the line here, and it's 65 of 70. 6 laps remain here. And what has been an absolute fantastic evening so far tonight. Coming to the line here, 5 laps remain. Taylor Gentry falling back from the front here as the 46 almost extends his lead to 1 second. Dave Hunt going to work himself around that 4th place. Scott Schroeder and somehow this 92 machine still finding himself on the podium. 4 laps to go. 4 laps remain. And Chris Downing running out to the front. And he has got clean air ahead of him. Nothing but clean air. 3 laps remain. Chris Downing still in the front spot. That 46 is cooking. Can he take the win here? Guile is cheering him on. He'll get the 2 to go this time by Gentry. Still just barely falling back just a little bit, but hey, every little bit counts here. 2 to go. Chris Downing trying to sail this one into victory lane. Can he fly the flag there? Let's see. As that Rocket Racing setups 46 hits turns 3 into 4. He's looking at the ButtKicker Gamer 2 white flag being waved right now. It's the final lap. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing with the ButtKicker Gamer 2. And here they go. Downing just has to keep this one clean, and he is good to go. He is smooth sailing into 3, into 4, and around to the line. Chris Downing tap dancing it right across the way there. Taylor Gentry, yee. He's in second. And unfortunately, Kyle Westwood taking third place here tonight. Let's talk to these guys here, see what they got to say about this run here today. Guess you guys will make it fairly easy on me here tonight, huh?
Did you fall asleep?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I said, did you fall asleep at all?
Do you think you're funny? But this guy's got jokes. Listen, the 92, I don't know how you did it. You're one of the worst drivers out here in these super late models. Somehow you put yourself onto the podium. Talk us through that one, Kyle.
I think I just kind of capitalized on Tegan and Tim's misfortunes. I would say that's all I did.
At least you know what happened there. I'm glad you can admit it, because, boy, those heats were a little rough for you, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm not one to lie to myself. Not super great at short tracks, so, I mean, I'm glad with the top 3.
Was that Dalton that laughed in the background when you said that?
No, you heard nothing.
Very nice there. So Dalton knows you're lying. I know you're lying. And we all know you're sweating because you put in a heck of a run to hold this bad boy steady. There was a couple times when you were battling side by side there with Dave Hunt, you were just able to get when you were battling with Taylor, you were able to get just a little better exit. Did you feel like you weren't attacking the turns as much?
No, when I was on the high side there, I was just kind of letting it roll as much as I could because I knew if I got back in that gas too early, I'd be in the wall. So I wasn't really attacking anything there. It was just enough to kind of keep him on the bottom to kill his momentum. But I told him while we were battling, I'm going to do my best Dave Hunt impression here and make it difficult. Just to kind of make it a little more fun there.
Why you got to poke at Dave Hunt? Why you got to poke at He didn't do nothing to you. He didn't. Come on.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a lot of fun to try to pass Dave.
Dave, I'm on your side here, buddy. Well, I'm not a fan of Kyle today, so we'll call it Dave Hunt. Probably Kyle going to get disqualified here. Dave Hunt's probably the real P3. But hey, Kyle Westwood, a great run today. Impressive for what you're used to in these super late models. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
I just want to thank ECRS, Taylor, Scott, everybody for putting this race together. It was a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody else who raced, and for the most part, it was a very clean, fun to race around everybody.
Absolutely, you get it done. And I don't know why he ran away, but I was going to talk to Downing. No, I'm joking. Taylor, I won't forget you. How did Wesson feel on your lap there as he was taking the controls, but you had the pedals, obviously?
Yeah, I had the pedals, but he was driving it tonight. So.
That's why it was between the lines, Frankie. That's why it was between the lines. What a run tonight. Is again, like I said, you were battling with Kyle. You showed that you had the attack into that, and is that what you knew? You just had to get to the inside there and make it just your presence known, if you will, to kind of disrupt Kyle's speed.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it is tough to pass here, but I knew Kyle had the high side, so he was gonna have momentum coming out, and I mean, I got lucky. I went in the turn. I went in a little hot a few times, but was able to get it slowed down and rotate. But yeah, Kyle raced me clean, and I can't ask no better than that. And I mean, all the guys out here, they're clean, but they're hard to race too, and I think that's what makes it so fun.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but for these cars, this is a fairly big track.
Yeah, between this and the modifieds, this is kind of the biggest track we're going to run this season. And it does make it interesting because it's kind of like a chess match almost. And I mean, we were hitting the rev limiter 2/3 down the straightaway, so yeah, it was definitely interesting, but I mean, it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, battling with Kyle and Dave, and I think me and Kyle both we were halfway wanting to see Tegan and Chris battle it out, and unfortunately, what happened to Tegan it just came up and bit him, and you know, it happens to all of us, but I know he'll be back next week strong again. So.
What a run, what a run, what a run. Like you said, just so much fun. And I know, like, I gave Kyle a hard time, but I'm sure all you guys a little sweaty tonight. Does that look like a tough run here? The 53 putting it in second. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done here tonight, Taylor?
Well, I got to thank Hinkley Oil for sponsoring the series, and you know, Pack Contractors. They come on board. They kind of split the series, so I got to thank both of those guys the most. Checkers and Wreckers, BWSPORTS 1, just everybody that makes these leagues happen. All the admins for all the work that they do, both on and off the track. We couldn't make this thing go without everybody's help, and you know, we just can't thank everybody enough.
Absolutely. Congrats to that 53. I think that's everybody. I don't think we missed anybody here tonight, so that's all we got for you.
Pop. You forgot Downing.
Oh, yeah. I guess because Guy was in here and she got me up on the 55-inch, we'll talk to her baby boy, Chris Downing. What a run today. I'm sure I didn't know if you were here, honestly, because I figured you were still cleaning your pants after taking Tim out, or not taking him out, but after getting into the back of him there. But I figured you, cleaning those pants after a little whoopsie, a little uh-oh moment.
Yeah, no, that I don't. Yeah, Tim got loose and got in the wall, and it just shot him down the track. And I should, like, hindsight, I should have gone to the high side, but you never know until it happens. But it ended up working out in my favor. I wanted to battle that out with Tegan. I mean, we were really close on the short run. That sucks for him what happened on that restart, but I'll take it. I finally finished second 2 weeks in a row. I was glad to finally get that P2 monkey off my back.
You took it away from me because I heard you mic up and say that. I was gonna make fun of you and say that too. That was my next thing. So you got that one out. You got that one off your back too. So let's talk about that impressive move at first to that Daniel took the lead on you there up to the top side. Did you think at that point that he was going to run away with this and really just kind of take off with it? Because he was, I want to say at one point, like, what, 2.5 seconds ahead of you?
Yeah, I just abused my right rear tire there early. I was driving a little too hard. Like, I think me and Tegan were probably pretty equal. And them first, like, 10 laps when I took the lead and pulled away a little bit, I was just overdriving it. And then that long run up until me and Tim got together, I was just trying to take it easy on my right rear.
So you learn there. And you know the funniest thing about that whole thing was, I think it was like 2, maybe 3 laps before all that happened, I hear Tim mic up and ask you and taking a question. Like, hey, guys, you sure you don't want to take tires? They feel pretty nice. And then all of a sudden, what happens in front of you? Well, those cold tires show not to be so nice. And like I said, Downing's changing his pants, trying to figure out, what do I do here? So luckily, I think you got in there. How much damage was on the car? Do you have any idea, or did you just go straight to the quick fix?
Yeah, I saw the right front was crinkled up in the windshield, so I just went right straight to the fast repair. I didn't mess around because I knew I still had a shot to win.
Absolutely there. I don't blame you one bit. The last question I got for you is that heated battle off of the pit lane. Did you think you got him there? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen an exit so close together.
Yeah, when I first took off, I thought I was going to get him because he wasn't moving yet, but then he took off, and I knew it was close, but yeah, that was, I guess it might have been closer than I thought, because I knew it was close enough where I had a chance, but I don't know what happened there.
So when you guys are inside of each other, leaving pits, at what point does iRacing say, okay, they're making contact, somebody's got to spin out here? Do they let you kind of separate there? I don't think I've ever come out of the pits so close to each other.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, because usually once we get to the line, we kind of spread out. But yeah, like, it is kind of weird how it does that.
There's a very close battle there. So luckily, nobody got turned. Everything was good coming out of the pits, and you made a fantastic race there, and you got it into victory lane here. The 46. Congrats to you. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
First, got to thank all the admins and everybody at ECRS that puts in the work to get these shows on the air, and of course Checkers and Wreckers, BWSPORTS 1. Got to thank a couple other sponsors: Rocket Racing Setups, Harman Designs. Got to thank everybody that tunes in. Of course, my mother and Daryl. Say hi to them. Love you guys.
What a run it was here. We look forward to seeing you guys push forward here Thursday night in the Truck Series. Good luck until then, fellas. And I guess, Kyle, as much as I hate you today, you can go ahead and sign them on off here tonight at the R.E. Hinkley Oil and Company Modified Madness late model.
Kyle left.